WCCS 101.1 FM and AM 1160. So good to see Jackie Greene with us once more, and thanks to Dr. Billen for rescheduling for us this morning. Jackie is with what used to be known as Celebrate Recovery, now is known as Celebrate Life, and our conversation brought to you by Marcus and Mack, a law firm representing injured people. Jackie, good morning.
Good morning, Todd.
It's good to have you back with us today.
Yes, it's been a while.
Yeah, my goodness. So Celebrate Life.
Yes.
Now, huh? Why the name change?
Yes, exciting. Actually, it's not just a name change, but a program change to a certain extent. Last September, we transitioned to our own ministry. We had done the Celebrate Recovery National Ministry for about 7 years here in Indiana, and God really moved on my heart that it was time to broaden and go a little bit deeper with folks. And Celebrate Life is what we have, settled on as far as our name, and we're still doing recovery. We're still helping people in that way with their struggles, suffering, and sorrows, but taking them a little bit deeper. And it's our own content. So there is a little confusion out there. People think that the large Celebrate Recovery has changed their name, but it's just that we have broken away and started our own new thing.
Here in Indiana County.
Yes.
And of course, anybody else from neighboring counties that wants to be a part of it.
Absolutely.
And along with that comes a location change, too.
It does. At this time, God has opened a door very wide for us, and I'm glad you said county, because that is what he has put on our heart. And he's positioning us to be in Clymer, actually, and to be in an area of the county where this type of ministry and help has not been provided specifically like this. So while folks from Indiana are absolutely welcome to continue to come with us, that's only 15 minutes away, but it puts us in a location where we can help, ones that are in the more rural area as well. So we will be there in Clymer starting this Monday night, the 21st.
Okay, and it's going to be Monday night meetings?
It will still be Monday night at 6 p.m., yes, and we have been on that evening at that time for quite a few years now. So Monday night at 6 p.m.
Okay, so who should come and what should they expect when they do come?
Right, who should come? Well, anyone that has a struggle, has a suffering, or is dealing with a sorrow. So that pretty much is everyone, don't you think, Todd? I don't know anyone, especially what we have experienced in the last couple of years, that doesn't have some kind of a hurt, something they need help with. And what we do is we absolutely are a biblically based program, and we know that Jesus Christ is our higher power. And we do this in community, and that is one thing that is very important, that we walk alongside people in the journey, that we have struggled with things, and we have taken it to the Lord and found a way to walk in the freedom and victory that Christ has come for us to have. So we very much want to help others.
Yeah, so they're going to come, and at 6 o'clock they're going to walk through the doors. Again, the location is 148 6th Street in Clymer. Was that building something else that would be known
Yes,
as?
that building was Mr. B's Furniture.
Okay.
And my daughter actually bought it last year to put her Tiny Disciples business in it. It's an art and play studio for children and families, and it's a very large building. So she's residing on the left side, and we are on the right side, and it's across from Luigi's Pizza. So Clymer is one light town. Come to the light. You look to the left if you're coming from Indiana, and you can see the building. It's right there. So very centrally located.
Very easy to find. So when they walk in through the doors at 6 o'clock, they'll have worship?
Yes, the format will be very similar. The first hour is worship, is a message, based on the Bible or a testimony. And this first Monday night will actually be a testimony, a gentleman that has been through the program and been with us for a few years. So he'll be sharing how, the Lord has walked him through some different things. And he actually will be doing the worship as well. And so that is the first hour. We share a life moment. We let people share their journey. We have a celebration time. We encourage people. We give chips to denote people's progress in, their recovery. So this is recovery as well from any addictive substances, as well as dealing with, our hurts from just life in general. And then the second hour, as we have always done, we have men and women's separate groups that they can go into, and it's facilitated by a leader. And the groups really just work through using what we just had done in the lesson or the testimony and how they can apply it to their life. So it's about 2 hours. In the last half hour, we do a cafe, but there's always coffee, snacks available for people. So yes, that's pretty much still the format.
Yeah. And so folks have this option there in in that portion of Indiana County, which, as you said, has been underserved in the past, and so it's good to be able to bring that to them. Now you've not had your first meeting there yet, but you obviously have had to set up the building. How's that gone?
We have very exciting, actually. It is not going to mimic what a church looks like. We have tables and chairs. It's going to be more of a community type, ministry type setting where you come in and it'll be more community feel, that you come in, you have a cup of coffee, you hang out, you sit at a table, you interact, with folks, bring your own friends, bring your own people that need to come, and hear a good word and worship. We have some different couches, and a lot of things have been donated to us, and we found some things along the way to put in there that just makes it a very comfortable feel. So
we're with Pastor Jackie Greene this morning here on Indiana in the Morning, talking about Celebrate Life. And life actually serves as an acronym, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Life is live in full expectation. Mm-hmm. And we have expectation of that God is our creator, and he has created us for a purpose. And he absolutely sent Jesus, which we're right in the Lent season, so perfect timing, to bring us the fullness of life. So it is based on John 10:10, where we do know that Jesus came so that we can have life and have it abundantly, or to the fullest. And that is what we believe wholeheartedly.
Living that abundant life is possible, even
yes.
even for those who have struggled with whatever their issues might have been.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, you have an online presence as well?
We have social media, mm-hmm. absolutely, and a YouTube channel yet to be utilized. I'm working up to all of those things. We're actually excited that we're looking at, the content that we are going to be utilizing will be our own content as well. So we're a work in progress. We're working toward a lot of things. Yes.
So social media meaning Facebook, I would assume?
We have Facebook. We have Instagram. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can find us out there, Celebrate Life. It'll still say Celebrate Life Indiana, PA, because we do believe, again, it is about the county, that is about Indiana County. And many folks do come our way from Blairsville, from the southern part of the county, too. And I believe they'll still continue to be with us, even though we're in Clymer.
Yeah. And since some people might look at the site and say, that's very nice, but I have questions, so they can contact you directly?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, and we have a web page as well. They can get on www.gapministriespa.com. Gap Ministries is actually my nonprofit that is the overarching ministry that provides the Celebrate Life. Mm-hmm. So they can get on there. They can reach me at 724-541-4875. I'd be glad to speak with them. Or they can email me at gapministriespa@gmail.com.
She's been doing this for a while, folks, and and so she has come across any number of different stories of whatever people's problems have been. I suppose it's possible to surprise you, Jackie, but there's very little that you haven't seen from the folks that you've been able to help.
Yes, I can't say that I would be surprised. God is using my husband and I, who co-leads with me, in this way, in this type of ministry, because we have lived a lot of life now, and we have lived through a lot of struggles and hurts. And there's quite a bit personally that we have overcome and lived through. And yes, the people that we have ministered to for the many years that we've been doing this, we've seen a lot.
Sure. So folks shouldn't feel shy about coming and sharing.
No, absolutely not. It's a safe place. That's one thing that, there's confidentiality and anonymity. People can come in and feel safe and know that, we all there are together. That's one of the biggest things that people say as they come to our program, our ministry, is I don't feel judged here. I feel like I can come in and I'm welcome, and it's just a different feeling.
That's a good environment to be in.
Yes.
It's called Celebrate Life, and on March 21st, this coming Monday, is when they'll have their very first meeting at 148 6th Street in Clymer, the former Mr. B's, right there across the street from Luigi's.
Luigi's Pizza, yes.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Very good. Wonderful. Jackie, thank you so much for coming in to visit with us.
I very much appreciate it. Thank you.
It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS, 101.1 FM and AM 1160. 22 minutes after 6 o'clock on your Wednesday morning, Wednesday, March 16th. AccuWeather says partly to mostly sunny today. High temperature getting up to 68 degrees. And in downtown Indiana right now, the temperature 34. Indiana.